Three monks, Honk, Lonk, and Sue traveled along a mountain road. Sue, you are the oldest and wisest monk. What makes one happy? Let us find out. The three monks heard the sound of a bell in the distance. Look, I can see the rooftops of a village below. We shall walk to the village and stay the night there. The villagers worked hard, but only for themselves. They had little to do with one another. When the monks reached the foot of the mountain, the villagers hid in their houses as they saw the monks enter the village. The villagers closed their windows and doors tight. These people do not know happiness, but today we will show them how to make stone soup. Three monks smiled and began to gather twigs and branches to make a fire. They placed a small tin pot on the top and filled it with water from the well.
What are you doing?
We are gathering twigs. We are making a fire. We are making stone soup, and we need 3 round, smooth stones.
I can help you.
These stones will make an excellent soup, but I'm afraid this very small pot won't make much soup.
My mother has a bigger pot. I will run home and get it.
The little girl ran home to get her mother's large pot. Where are you taking my large pot? And what are you doing with it, my daughter?
The 3 strangers are making stone soup. They need our biggest pot.
Stones are easy to come by. I'd like to learn how to make stone soup. So the little girl's mother followed her with their biggest pot. Of course, old-style stone soup should be well seasoned with salt and pepper. That is true, but we have none.
I have some salt and pepper.
The scholar ran to his house and brought back salt and pepper and added it to the soup. The last time we had soup stones of this size and color. Carrots made the broth very sweet.
Carrots? I may have a few carrots, but just a few.
The farmer returned with as many carrots as he could carry. He dropped them into the pot. Do you think it would be better with onions?
Oh, yes. Maybe an onion would taste good. I will bring only one.
The seamstress returned with 5 big onions and dropped them into the soup.
Now, that's a fine soup.
But if only we had some mushrooms. Several villagers ran off and returned with fresh mushrooms, noodles, pea pods, and cabbages. As each person opened their hearts to give, the next person gave even more. The soup grew richer and smelled more delicious. I imagine the emperor would suggest we added dumplings and taro roots, winter melon, and baby cod. Cord.
Garlic and ginger root, too. Don't forget soy sauce and lily buds.
The monks stirred the pot. How good it smells, and how good it would taste. At last, the soup was ready. The villagers gathered together. Some brought rice and steamed buns. They brought likey nuts and sweet cakes. They brought tea to drink, and they lit lanterns. They had not been together for a feast like this in a very long time. After the banquet, the villagers celebrated telling stories and singing songs. Then the villagers unlocked their doors and invited monks to stay with them. The next morning, the villagers gathered together to say goodbye to the monks.
Thank you for having us as your guests. You have been most generous. Thank you. With the gifts you have given, we will always have plenty. You have shown us that sharing makes us all richer.
And to be happy, it's as simple as making stone soup.